It is Indiana in the Morning. We're glad you're with us. Always presented by First Commonwealth Bank. And as I said, I've got a really big group of folks that have come in to visit with us here this morning. Lou Sacco is here. Amy Shellhammer is here. IUP's Institute for Rural Health and Safety, teaming up with the Blairsville Police Department. Community car seat event is coming up, but there's much more involved with this than just that. So we're going to learn about that this morning. Our visit presented by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Law Firm and Best Personal Injury Lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Mr. Sacco is right there at the microphone, so let's start with you. There's a whole bunch of folks in this studio this morning, Lou.
Yep, there is.
Yeah. So why is everybody here, and who are all these people?
Well, we're planning on doing a car seat collection event in cooperation with the IUP Institute for Rural Health and Safety, and also the Blairsville Eagles, 1488. And I got to say right off the bat, thank you to the Eagles organization. They made a donation that's going to be provided to purchase car seats. So what we're going to have is a car seat raffle, depending on the amount of people that we get in and the amount of car seats we can purchase. So we're going to do a car seat raffle, and everybody that participates can put their name in a jar, okay? And then after it's over with, we will pick names out of the jar and purchase car seats for them. Mm-hmm. But it's going to be a great event, and this is going to be held Thursday, April 17th, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Blairsville Police Department at 201 East Market Street.
Okay. All right. Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of people don't realize that car seats, they'll expire. Uh-huh. And if you're in an accident with them, whether you see major damage or not, you're not to use them again. Mm-hmm. So this is an event here that not only can trade in your old car seats, but there'll be a lot of information that we'll be handing out pertaining to safety restraints within the vehicles.
Yeah, a lot of reassurance comes with that.
Exactly.
Well. Yeah. Amy, let's talk with you a little bit about the IUP Institute for Rural Health and Safety and why this event is important, and who are all these people you brought with you today?
So the IUP Institute for Rural Health and Safety, I am a grant through PennDOT. So anything traffic safety, I'm helping with education and awareness, and IUP's Institute for Rural Health and Safety is the one who sponsors that grant. Mm-hmm. We have done a lot of these car seat collections in the past. We've had probably 4 or 5 of them, and each time we roughly get about 20 old car seats taken back. Uh-huh. And like Chief was saying, you don't know if a car seat has a recall. You don't know if the car seat's expired. A lot of people don't realize that car seats have expiration dates to them. So you really don't want to be buying car seats at yard sales or, I know people are trying to be nice and saying, well, here's a car seat, an old car seat of my child's, but you don't know if there was an accident. You don't know if there's broken parts or missing parts. So it's just better to get rid of those old car seats. And like I said, from the fabulous donation from the Eagles to get a new car seat. There will be car seat techs on hand. There's going to be about 4 car seat techs on hand. So if you already have an installed car seat and you want to check to make sure it's installed properly, we'll have people on hand. Our interns will have safety information that they'll be passing out.
That's who's behind you
That's
there?
who's behind me.
Okay.
They can come up and say hello and tell you who they are.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You can use this microphone over here, too.
Hello. My name's Ellie Cook, and I'm a senior at IUP.
Uh-huh.
My name is Gabriella Soraka. I'm also a senior at IUP.
You're both at IUP. Yeah, and both seniors.
Yes.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, so the opposite side of the state.
All the way across the street. We send you hockey players.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So this is obviously very important to you, too.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We have done our first car seat roundup, I think about 2 weeks ago with Amy, and we got about 23, and it was really nice to see the community come together and try to, bring awareness. We handed out safety information, and just even talking with people in the community was so nice just to get their opinion, and, every single one of them was like, thank you so much for being here. So that was really great.
Yeah. And of course, from your perspective as well as a student at IUP, This is something that is not only, it's great to see people participate, but the fact that they want to participate and make sure that they're ensuring the safety of their kids. Just, it's another step, isn't it?
Oh, yes. It was truly amazing, like Gabby said, about, like, we were truly shocked how many people they came that day, definitely since it was rainy and cold, and it was just amazing to see all of them come and, like, drop off all these old car seats, and it was amazing.
Yeah, well, terrific, and thanks to both of you for working with the program. Amy, you also have two other gentlemen with you this morning.
Yes, these gentlemen are from the Fraternal Order of Eagles, 1488, and they're they're from Blairsville, and they were generous to make this donation for the new car seats. I'll let them tell you a little bit about that.
Come on over and introduce themselves, gentlemen. Good morning.
Hi, I'm Dave Marsh. I'm the president of the Eagles in Blairsville. This is Jim Alexander, one of the trustees. Mm-hmm. And we donated $1,488 for the car seat thing. And we're glad to do that. We do a lot for the community and stuff and nonprofit organizations and whatnot.
Well, obviously, it's very important to you, especially when it involves kids, isn't it?
Yes. And we give $75,897 last year to charitable stuff.
Wow.
From our Eagles.
Yeah. Wow. That's just collected
really
by members of Blairsville Eagles.
Yeah, that and the small games of chance and whatever profits and whatnot. Yeah. Raffles and we have a meat raffle for the members and stuff every third Saturday of the month. Works out really good, and we raise money there.
Sure.
So,
Sure. Jim, your perspective as a member of the Eagles as well, it's really important that organizations such as yours step into, in this day and age, step up and do the things that are necessary that maybe the funding isn't there from other sources.
Yeah, well, we're glad to help out. What we make, we like to donate to different organizations.
Yeah, and especially when it involves kids, that's when it really hits
Pretty
home,
important.
doesn't it? Yeah. Very much so. Very much so. Lou, come on back in here and talk a little bit about it. You are a police officer, and you, of course, in your career have seen situations where kids may have gotten hurt or even worse when they weren't buckled in.
I have, and that's the unfortunate part of the job. Just recently within Blairsville Borough, we had an accident where a 2-month-old was in the front seat, not even in a seat, and there was a situation that happened. They went out of the vehicle, and the 2-month-old ended up passing away from that accident. So this is dear to my heart. Anything with the kids. Again, I mean, with the Eagles, Blairsville Eagles stepping up. This helps us help people that may not be able to afford car seats, and it's tough. I mean, to see situations like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Amy, let's talk a little bit about basic car safety involving children. There's an infant in a front seat, probably riding in someone's arms. Is it a matter of education? Is it just a matter of forgetfulness, or is the old attitude of, I'm just going down the street, I really don't have to go through all of that?
I think sometimes it's a mix of all of those, that some people don't really know that you should have an infant in the back seat at least until 2, and they should be turned around in that car seat. As you said, some people think, oh, I'm not going very far, just down the road, it's going to be okay. Most accidents actually happen within a few miles of your home. So that's why events like this are so important, is to get that education out. We have everything you need to tell you all about size of car seats, age of children, what's the best choice for the best vehicle. So all of that will be on hand at our event on Thursday.
Yeah.
So we just really are trying to encourage people, come on out, learn a little bit more. You can even just get the safety information if you don't have a car seat to turn in. It's just going to be a nice community event.
Yeah. Lou, there's an interesting thing she said there that has to do with the car seats. They might have all kinds of different things per car seat. This particular style or model might buckle in differently than another particular style. With toddler seats, they're a little bit less restrictive coming up around you, and sometimes it's just a little platform that they're sitting on. All of these things need to be taken into consideration.
Exactly. And what I'm going to suggest is something that guys normally don't do. Look at the instructions. Okay? Look at the instructions not only for the car seat, but look at your owner's manual in your vehicle. You look up your owner's manual will tell you exactly where to place that car seat or booster seat. It'll tell you there. I know, according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the American Academy of Pediatrics, the middle in the back seat is basically the safest for the kids. But again, I will tell you to definitely look at your owner's manual for the vehicle, and it'll tell you, because there are certain things that they have set up specifically to put car seats in the back seat.
Yeah.
And it'll tell you.
Something else that has come up lately that I've read a few articles on is the fact that people have loose things there in their cars that when there's an accident, they become projectiles.
Yes.
And kids can get hurt by that. Adults can get hurt by that, too. They said there was a toolbox in the back seat, and there was an accident. It went flying forward, struck the person in the front seat, and they were killed by that. Not in this state, but that happens.
So if you're traveling 50 mile an hour, okay, your vehicle is. Your body's also traveling 50 mile an hour. Not only is your body, but every piece that you have laying around of items or whatever is also traveling that speed. Mm-hmm. When you hit the brakes, if you're wearing your seatbelt, that should prevent you from hitting your steering wheel, plus also the airbags. But when you hit the brakes and you come to a sudden stop, all those items in that vehicle are still continuing to travel at 50 mile an hour.
Yeah.
And it can be deadly.
Yeah, absolutely. So all of these things are things we need to consider. They're preventable things with a little foresight, a little brain power.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Read the instructions.
Give me the parameters of the meeting again, coming up on Thursday.
So it's April 17th from 11 to 1 p.m., and this will be held at the Blairsville Police Department, which is on 201 East Market Street, Blairsville. Mm-hmm. There will be car seat techs on hand. We will collect the old car seats. We'll hand out safety information, and the Eagles with their generous donation of car seat vouchers.
Very good.
So safety, safety, safety.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Hey, thanks, folks, all for coming in to visit with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Fox Sports coming up next. Actually, it's Fox News coming up next, and then the Brian Kilmeade Show.